Well, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Been a very long, cold, wet, salty, frosty winter, so the GS has been tucked up nicely in the garage for a couple of months. Last time I rode it was just before Christmas, and apart from just a quick jaunt out last weekend to get Strood a new helmet, she hasn't seen the light of day for a while. So I'm going to set Kalimoto up for about 100 miles, see where we end up. Should have cleaned my visor, that's not very good, is it? Anyway, catch you in a bit. So as I said, we popped out last weekend to get Strood a new helmet. Her old one was pretty tatty, quite a few years old now, so it was due for a change anyway. But she did drop it when we were in France wrecking the clan ride, so time for a new one. She's stuck with HJC. I think the model is an I-70. I'll put it on the screen now. Definitely needed a new one, as we're going to be doing a lot of miles this year. She's going to be doing a lot more miles than she did last year. With the Picos trip coming up, that's going to be probably 1,500 miles on its own. So, new helmet for Strood. We were only out for half hour each way. It was very cold. I think it was only about 4 degrees, so she can't cope with that for very long. Even sat behind big old me. So it's nice to be back out on the big GS. Felt like part of me has been missing for the last couple of months. And this is definitely what my brain needed. So the more observant of you will have noticed I have a cockpit cam. That camera has seen a lot of action. That camera is formerly owned by Mr. Mark from Leeds, MFL, and our very esteemed friend and patriot, is that the right word? We are his Patreon, that must make him our patriot, surely. Anyway, Mr. Teapot 1. I don't know exactly which videos this camera has starred on, but thank you, Mark, for letting me purchase it from you. I've seen it on your videos, it works really well as a cockpit cam. That means you can see my ugly mug a bit more. When we're two up, you'll be able to see Strood over my shoulder as well. So I'll give you a little update on the bags. I have ridden them in some fairly heavy rain now, and no leaks, but that's what you'd expect from a roll top bag, isn't it? Very handily in this one I've got a compressor and a battery pack, and being as this is a BMW GS, they do like to get through a battery, and despite this bike only being 9 months old, my battery is now starting to fail, so it's been quite handy having that in there. Hopefully I'll never need to use the compressor. Fingers crossed anyway. Let's go this way. Oh, I can smell bacon coming from the cafe. That's not making me hungry at all. I love the freedom this bike has given me to just turn left or right. I couldn't do that on the GTR. This road would be pinging you out the seat, whereas on this you can just go anywhere. So a little update on the boots as well, because of course they're new. They've probably done about 600-700 miles now, and they're starting to run in quite nicely. They're still pretty stiff, but they're getting there. Oh, there we go, just turn right here. This should get us away from Dirtling a little bit. Any idea where to? Nope. Oh well, never mind. Could be someone to drive, but never mind. This is nice, just relaxing, just clearing your brain, going for a ride. I've missed this. I've missed this a lot. Now I've got a feeling we're going to go around in a circle, but it doesn't matter. Riding's riding, doesn't matter where you end up. Whether it's around the world or to Starbucks. Different routes for different people. It's alright, I'll obey the road traffic laws. So what's your favourite kind of riding? In a group or on your own? Long rides, short rides? Are you a Costa fiend or are you a ride until you fall asleep rider? Let me know in the comments. So we've ended up in Rochester. I think I ought to go and see my old mate Andy. So Andy owns his own rider training school, CSN, gets people through their CBTs, direct access, and he taught me to ride many years ago, put me through my direct access. So here we are on Medway City Estate. This is where Andy's rider training school is. CSN, just round this corner, and I suspect they'll be out doing CBTs or be doing assessments. So just popped in for a cup of coffee and a natter with my mate Andy from CSN Motorcycle Training. That's the place you need to go if you're in North Kent, in the Medway area, Maidstone area. Get your motorcycle licence sorted. Great bunch of guys in there. Very experienced, he's been doing it his whole life. There's nothing he doesn't know about teaching people how to ride motorbikes. Get yourself down there. I'll leave a link in the description. CSN Motorcycle Training. Okay, let's get off this estate, get back out on the twisties. So just the final few miles before I'm home. Been nice on the bike today, not too cold, reasonably dry. Hit some new roads, always fun to do that. Popped in to see my mate. Hello sir, how we doing? Another adventure rider out on his bike. I think that was a Tenere. Well, it could have been a V-Strom actually with the yellow on it. I think it might have been a Suzuki. So that'll do for now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you fancy. Let me know what your kind of ride is. And if you're local to me, maybe we can get something arranged and go for a ride somewhere. Anyway, I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.